The Artifact by cmjd. cmjd, that's the name of, this author. But it can also stand for something, and I don't really know what that stands for, but, it's whatever. Just, that's how it... I can't be expected to learn everybody's names all the time. Hey guys, Game Hunter here, and we're looking at another game from the 7-Day Roguelike Challenge of 2013. And I did turn the sound down, music down a bit, just to make sure that everything else was coming out peachy keen fine. So, I got the controls right here. We got WASD or arrow for movement, E to bring up a transparent map with a green marker indicating your current position, also known as just map. P to pause, and also view a mini-map. I guess we'll have to check that out. And Q to leave the current level and go to the upgrade screen whenever you're at an exit. So, I guess that's just kind of the stairs. And this is me. Okay, right. Okay, well, whoa. Very momentum-y. Okay, very momentum-y. That's, and this is, okay, let me just read the other notes. Collect as many coins as you can and spend them on upgrades. Oh, okay, let's use our voice in a coherent and, effluent, I think, elegant. Let's just go with that. That's a word I know, and that means something that basically means, can I crash into this wall? I can crash into this wall. I was kind of afraid of touching them. Anyway, let's read this in a distinct manner so that people know the words coming out of my mouth. Collect as many coins as you can and spend them on upgrades to improve your character's speed and maximum health. Avoid the guards and try to survive to improve your score. You may even get lucky and find an artifact during your exploration. Look at that. GH said words, and I think 99% of the viewers actually managed to get those words in their brains to be communicated to the other knowledge centers that may or may not give them information about what was said, and was therefore understood and comprehended, and maybe even if I'm lucky, I get like a like or a dislike for it. Anyway, so I'm just collecting these little dots, these yellow squares as a white square, and they are giving me dollar signs. I am getting a lot of dollar signs. $20 signs. I guess these are Jackson dollar signs, because that indicates 20s. Man, which president was Andrew Jackson? I know he was like early 1800s. Was he like number 8? I'm trying to remember. You just don't really remember early presidents. You don't even remember presidents other than the ones that you lived through. So, other than a couple of them that really had a super duper effect on the rest of the history of the United States. So, well, granted, nobody really remembers Thomas Jefferson, but he had an enormous effect, and that's, not really the discussion here. Then again, there isn't an enormous amount of game going on here. Well, okay, there is an enormous amount, but it's an extraordinarily simple game. Although, yeah, I saw one of the comments just because I was interested, because this is hosted on Newgrounds, by the way. This 7-Day Roguelike Challenge attracts literally all of different kinds of browser outlets. And one of the comments said, this, your hero really follows Newton's laws. And yeah, you do have a momentum with this thing. You probably see it. Obviously, you can't feel it. So there's always that. And yeah, I'm just sliding. And I think I'm losing a little bit of speed. I don't even think I'm losing speed, yeah. And you just hit the wall. So, yeah. So right now, for instance, I'm not slowing down, yeah. I was not slowing down the slightest. Well, I have 1,000. Let's see if we can't get back to the entrance. Let's see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I'm south of it right now. But I'm still finding all these coins to collect, so I'm not entirely sure where I am or where I'm going or how I got there. And yeah, I don't know if... Wow. Oh, wait. We have buttons for that. Yes, we do. Okay, so this is... Yeah. So Yes, he said that it's like, display this thing, that's a big thing, and it's lots of words for it. And then he says P, just pause and see the mini-map. So let's go ahead and just head right back to the entrance. And see, oh wow, you can get really fast in this game. The blur, I'm almost positive the blur is intentional. It's pretty cool. I'll give it that. I kind of like that part of it. Whoa, okay. Great. I hope I can make it from here. Oh, okay, so this is a complete map. Alright, well, I guess this, according to the description on 7 Day Roguelike, this is kind of meant to be somewhat of a stealth game. And I guess technically any game, we usually call any game that isn't combat focused, somewhat lying in the realm of stealth, because you can't kill things, and that usually means that you have to just avoid dying by the things that are allowed to kill you. And of course, this is a very abstract sort of. This is almost akin to using ASCII symbols. If this were a terminal, this isn't. So, if anything, this is actually simpler, because instead of using characters, which are automatically displayed on the screen, you just go for making as absolutely simple of a bitmap you can make in the first place, and get to it from there. Okay, and then we quit, and then we get upgrade acceleration. Well, you know what? That sounds hilarious. Let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, alright. So I'm hoping to spot guards this time, and maybe we will, So you always start... I guess you're supposed to look for an artifact? Find an artifact during your exploration. Man, another thing the commenter said is that the environment gets horribly bland after a while, and I do have to agree with that. So, yeah, it's not imaginative. I can see enough of it. Like, for instance, I'm kind of imagining myself in a cavern, but it's an extremely blank cavern, and you kind of need some sort of symbolism to have anything going on. Now, I can picture in the background a lot of interesting stuff going on, but that requires a lot of just constant reprocessing in my brain to do. And if I don't, it just becomes very bland, as was previously stated. So the artifact is never shown, and I hate to just kind of literally explore everything while I do this. And I don't even know if you're able to find the artifact on every level. For all I know, the artifact only shows up on the last level, and then you win the game, and if there is a game to be won. But that's just what it is. So, yes. I think I'll just try to dive a few floors just to see if we can find some of these so-called guards, so we can have some more interaction with this game, because right now it is just a square moving through rectangular non-obstacles or voids, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, let's go ahead and just go to floor 7. Let's go there all the way to floor 7, and then I'm not even gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna okay, so now we're at the artifact level. Oh my goodness, I hope the artifact is that thing on the map. I'm going the wrong way for it. In fact, okay, I'm seeing shortest path. Oh crap, it's guard. It's a guard! Ladies and gentlemen, we have to run away from... This acceleration is not ideal, I'll tell you that. It's faster than the guard, but I think the guard perhaps is going to be doing better because... Well, okay, as long as I have a little bit of control over myself, I'm still miles ahead. So that's the artifact, I think. I think it gave me a lot of gold, in fact. Uh-oh, I'm taking super damage. The soups of damage. That guy just constantly hurts you while you're in that mode. Okay, so now we can artifact up and leave the level. And get more HP and accelerate and stuff. So, and there we go. And now we have to start finding the artifacts. So the first few levels are just kind of exploration, hazmat types. So that's cool. But then after that, you have to go for the artifact. Ow. And worry about all of these guards. These guards, of which there are numerous now, and I think they are getting faster. So, at least after the first few floors, the game finally becomes, quote-unquote, les intéressants. And I think you always start back with full health. So really, given how much the artifact gives you, unless you want to explore a lot early on, I'm going the wrong way. But at least this one's more spacious. So, yes, we can do that much. But other than that, I think that's the game, so we can probably leave it at that. Do these guys always just follow you infinitely till the ends of the earth? Yeah, they do. Okay, so. And I think, yeah, you just get your full whatever, so. And that would be... Oh my goodness, that's... Oh, that's not that far. Okay, but either way, I'm not really in the mood for more of those. Because, well... I mean, this game doesn't get disorienting, but it gets kind of nasty, and yeah, this guy will just kill me. So let's see what happens when that happens. It goes all the way down to the zeros, and I become red. And that is that. So yes, that's the game, and I think that's cool. I do. It could probably use a little more, and I think the acceleration is a little much. There should be... It's a little too smooth, let me just say. There should kind of be a sudden, maybe a sudden acceleration, and then you kind of hit a top speed, and then the braking's fairly easy. I guess one way to describe it, it reminded me of Super Mario Bros. 1 momentum physics, which are extremely difficult to control. I honestly, I've tried playing that game. It is very hard to play that game, especially if you just kind of want to get through it. And especially because the game doesn't let you scroll back, so you can get in a situation where you just screw yourself over. Super Mario Bros. 3 had a much better momentum system, and of course it was improved even more in Super Mario World and such. But I think that's an idea of what you might want to look into with regards to your momentum mechanic, or your momentum movement stuff. So anyway, that's just a thought. This has been Game Hunter, playing The Artifact, yes. Join me next time when we take a look at another game from the 7-Day Roguelike Challenge of 2013. Until then, keep playing those roguelikes, guys, and take care.